Hello everyone and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. So today we have a Skyward Sword Season 2 tournament Swiss Round 2 match between Battlecats and CovenEsme. So on commentary we will have Ray Spinel and myself, and on tracking we will have Dalucifer and Vimilia. So thanks everyone and have a great race.
And have a great race, we probably will. Hopefully.
Yeah, so today it's EUD off. This is the first time of the tournament right now. So yeah, let's be hyped for this.
Yes, and for anyone who doesn't know, EUD off, normally in all of the other settings, you only need to look in your required dungeons. The other dungeons won't have anything you need. EUD off is empty unrequired dungeons off, which means the other dungeons that are required can have things that you need. So, worst case scenario, you have to go through every single dungeon all the way through. Best case scenario, it's just a normal seed and you don't have to touch your unrequired dungeons. So it's a bit more, you have a bit more options what you want to do. So
Yeah. Also, that highly depends on which dungeons are required at this point, because there are some quick dungeons for checks which are pretty good, like Earth Temple, and probably fast dungeons usually.
yes,
But
and like Swordless,
there are some very long dungeons that are very bad in this mode, and if they are not required, we will probably not go there.
yes, and like Swordless, EUD off puts swords at the end of dungeons that are required. Your unrequired dungeons won't have swords, but. And we are off. Battlecats versus Esme is an interesting matchup. Battlecats hasn't played in a while, but I'd say when Battlecats sort of took a break from the game, Esme kind of took his place as the just below the top 5 runners kind of player. So
yeah, he did a very solid race against Skidcots on round 1, so can expect a lot from him.
yes, both of these runners synced rapport. Milla's probably very happy. LMF, Ancient Cistern, Fire Sanctuary. I was one off.
Okay, this is it. This is finally it. We can't avoid it anymore.
Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yes, give me my points.
So, what will be interesting in this seed is which pillar we start with, because all 3 tablets will be required today, but depending on which pillar we have available, we might get some more checks.
Esme doing the trademark dance around the chest.
Yeah, this happens.
Opening chests can be difficult, but not as difficult as climbing ladders. The biggest barrier to entry, bigger than back in time. Climbing ladders. It is Ruby. We would have seen one of the other ones.
Oh, baby rattle. So yeah, this is definitely Ruby tablet, I think.
It's behind the goddess statue, so we can't see it, but I didn't see Amber or Emerald, so it should be Ruby.
Yeah.
They're the same item. The reason they got different items out of that chest was because it's a random rare treasure that was in that chest. So you get either a bluebird feather, goddess plume, or golden skull, and there it is.
Yeah, this is Ruby tablet.
Battlecat's making a bit magic file. None of the dungeons where you'd always use a bit magic file, so there's a chance that doesn't pay off for him. And having nunchuck problems too.
Yeah, but since it's EUD off, that's not that bad, because you might still need to go there.
Yes. The bit magic files are especially helpful for Earth Temple and Sandship, but it can be used in any of the dungeons. but it's always used in Earth Temple and almost always in Sandship.
Yeah. So rupee medal. So not many that good items for start today. We have the rattle to turn in, but that's basically it right now.
With Elden Pillar, though, there are 7
6?
checks that they can do there. So
7. I'm expecting going to the sky very soon in this situation. We have nothing, and Eldin is a lot of sphere 0 check. That this has started to become the meta actually. I think more and more runners rush Eldin if it's the starting pillar. But
Esme turning in the rattle. I wonder if they're gonna go for a waterfall dive after this, now that everyone knows how to do it, since they're already in village.
well, you can waterfall dive back, right? You go for cave from the other side. That's possible, right?
Battlecat's also going straight to turn in the rattle. Thank you to your average Link, who systematically kills the cutscenes in Rando, for shortening the sequence of turning in the rattle by like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and rattle was nothing, so we have absolutely garbage scale of zero right now.
I will tell you right now that if I was in this situation that Esme was in, leaving this door right now, I would do waterfall dive. I am the exception, but I'd like to see it. I think it'd be interesting.
I mean,
Esme
if it
and I going for it.
Yeah. I think you actually save time by doing it in this situation. Just
Especially
because you
with,
turned into rattle.
stamina. Yeah, turning in rattle here makes me think that doing cave backwards might actually be a good idea, but
Yeah. So after these waterfall caves checks, if we don't get anything, it's in Eldin.
Battlecat's also setting up Spirit.
I mean, that's a good idea, I think. Because you're going to Eldin.
Okay, now there are 15 checks in Elden.
Yeah. So you're going to Eldin, so setting Skyward is not bad. You're already in village, so that's not a big detour.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find meats and claw shots and put it in logic instantly. So yeah. And we have meat now.
Battlecats is gonna do it!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He's gonna miss.
Oh no. He went too far to the left.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. You're already all the way up by the bridge that you jumped down from. It's just a much closer entrance to the waterfall cave. I think it's still probably saving him time even with that one failure.
Yeah.
You know, he's behind because he checked Spirit and he was just a little bit behind on movement.
Yeah, okay, time for hints.
100 Colossus Beetle on LMF Bosky, you hate to see it, and 3 Eyes has the Skyview Bosky, you also hate to see it. It is a good thing Skyview is not a required dungeon.
Yeah, so Skyview Bosky on 3 Eyes and LMF Bosky was on Colossus Beetle, right?
It's
So
one bag on Esme, I think.
Yeah, that's one bag. Okay, that's very good items for Eldin. There's actually a very decent chance you have to go to Earth Temple if you get one thing that can cut the cords.
If we see Beetle or Bow in Sphere 1, then...
Yeah.
That is a full clearable, non-required Earth Temple looming over our runners.
I mean, if you have to go to one unrequired dungeon, might as well be Earth Temple. That's probably the best one.
Earth Temple or Skyview, yeah. But you'd rather go to none, so we'll have to see. There's always a chance that Elden just has nothing and the runners are expected to go to Earth Temple by logic. A tornado got placed directly on top of the opening in Volcanic Island.
Yeah, this is not kind.
Very mean tornado on Esme's side there.
So, I saw Eldin Volcano and Thunderhead thoughts.
I saw Thunderhead Path to Galactos and Magma Turf thoughts.
Okay, so that's the two hints. Thunderhead, Eldin Volcano, Magma Turf are thoughts. And Thunderhead is path to Galactos, right?
Yes. With...
I think early Thunderhead would be super good in this seed.
Battlecats not having the Turf Sots in, and not having the Thunderhead Path to Galactus. I imagine he'll be getting everything in Turf too. Regardless, but with that double Thunderhead required, there's no way you don't do early Thunderhead, right?
Yeah.
Or just hope Ballad appears while you're clearing Elden.
There's actually a very big chance Ballad is just sitting in Eldin Volcano at this point.
Yes. So that's a required item in Elden Volcano, a required item in Magma Turf, and 2 in Thunderhead. Which only has 5 checks in these settings.
It's good to have some money at this point.
Can't tell what that is on Battlecats. Couldn't see what was on the cliff. You can tell Cats is having some calibration issues just by watching the arc of his bombs before he throws them.
Yeah, that's probably why he's using home so much.
Whatever item it is, it does not look like B-Cats is electing to get it, so...
Yeah, that's a pouch.
Oh, it's probably a wallet.
Yeah, it's a...
Money pouch.
Money pouch. Also a Hylian shield.
I would get a wallet here. I haven't been to Beetle yet, and that's basically enough money to full clear Beetle that I can store.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we can full clear Turf, and Turf is swords. So let's see what we get here.
So
that's the last sword, right? Yeah, that's the last sword. We'll get the MS in this seed, right?
Wait. You're telling me that there's one sword shuffled in these settings, right? And
yeah,
we already have it 12 minutes in. That's incredible. And it's Sots too, probably.
Yeah. It might be sorts for the Ember or Amy Emerald tablet.
Battlecats, go for the sandslide chest before doing this because it aggroes the Bokos down. No.
So yeah, it's...
Yeah, to explain Sots, the Spirit of the Sword item is a item that, logically, without glitches, is required to beat the seed.
Okay. Crystals are more... Crystals are also sorts possible, so... There's a chance we need to go to bat. We have 10 right now, which means 20 is in logic. So we need 2 more packs to get 2 sorts crystals right now.
Just sing. Bugnet. Not a useful item in these settings.
Yeah, what is the look on your face when Bugnet is the first B-Wheel item you get?
Despair. Battlecats, just throw the ball, please. We got it anyways.
Yeah. Too far.
Esme doing the bomb.
Okay, that's... Okay, that's Sots. This is definitely...
So maybe the sword isn't Sots, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Could be both.
Yeah. I mean, Ballad of the Goddess is definitely Sots. There's no question about this. But the sword can also be Sots. Actually, I bet you that the ballad is I bet you sword plus ballad are just both good items.
We don't have access to any of our unrequired dungeons yet. So... Circles!
Yeah, he got it.
Battlecat's making me look dumb trying to set it up and still missing it.
Hey!
There's a high chance we get a second Magmater of Swords hint at one point.
More crystals.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So...
Ooh, I'm just now realizing Battlecats went straight to Eldon before going to Lumpy. I knew he did that, but he doesn't have bombs.
Yeah, he doesn't have bomb bag. But he got the good items, the Ballad of the Goddess and the swords, so he will have a lot of things to do back in the sky. If he's lucky enough, there's nothing in F-Temple.
He's lucky enough there's nothing in Earth Temple, and Esme goes to full clear it, and we have a repeat of KitKat versus Battlecats. Where Battlecats wins off of doing not doing an unrequired dungeon that the other one does. That is
Variance is dead, and Nehru's Flame is dead. So there's a very low chance we kill Tenterus today.
That's a random hint for Nehru's Flame. What are the... I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
But with Levias being dead, that is... There are only 4 checks left in Thunderhead, and 2 of them are required.
It just This is a hint that tells you that Tantalus Skip is dead. Not
Yes.
that Tantalus is dead, just that Tantalus Skip is dead.
Which is funny because Tantalus's heart container is actually a sometimes hint, which means that it's far more likely to show up. So
Yeah.
there's a pretty good chance we'll see both of those hints here today.
Oh, Din's power. I mean, Din's power is actually the most likely item to be sought right now, from what we have gotten in Engine Volcano. So, yeah, this is looking really bad. No, it's me.
Though
You need to
very
go to be closer.
Very shortly, we're going to have all of Eldon's items, so Eldon Volcano at least.
Yeah. More
And
money.
there's a gold rupee, 2 left, and they're both going to
Yeah.
be Battlecats end. Fire Sanctuary is barren. You love to see it.
And Perf is Path to Moldarak. Okay, that's
What?
insane.
What? Okay, so there's the sword. That's the sword.
Yeah, but I mean both items. That's the same thing.
So the sword
Yeah.
and the ballad are both logically required in an EUD offseat. What? That's pretty phenomenal.
Also very important. Fire Sanctuary being barren is very important as a hint.
Hang on, we've only got 1 item left here in Eldon Volcano, and all we have is crystals
And Din's power.
and Din's power. It's Din's power or crystals. That is agony.
I mean, yeah, this is looking like 10 lose, but because this is exactly 14 logic right now. I mean,
But our runners have access to whatever junk is going on in Thunderhead, so
and Half Temple also.
Battlecats does not have access to Earth Temple. Most of Earth Temple. And
Yeah, they have one
think-
chest.
I don't think
I'm
it's made
surprised.
with Keystone.
I'm very surprised Battlecats didn't get the first item in Half Temple. It's very fast.
Yeah. It's right there. It's like the first chest in LMF. Might even be faster.
It's even faster than LMF. Yeah. I agree that Fire Sanctuary is looking like the last thing you will ever do in this city. It's barren, there's literally no reason to go there now. This is looking like a very late E-Ring Sid. Can we talk about this perfect Eldin Volcano music from Battlecats?
The Bruce staring at Zelda theme, I love it.
Yeah, this is the feeling you get after getting Stored Crystals or Din's Power in Eldin Volcano.
The Din's power was on Dig Spot RBM too.
Yeah.
Though we'll have to see what's in Thunderhead. If it's Amber Tablet, there's no way that it's crystals that are required.
And if it's just Harp? Yes, we got the better routing in Eldin Volcano because of Mombag.
Yes. Despite Battlecats going first, Esme is the first to finish, and Esme is electing to go into Earth Temple.
Yeah, that's fair.
Battlecats finally getting his just desserts for not grabbing that wallet. Why didn't he grab that wallet? Battlecats, grab the wallet.
Okay, what is here? Well, okay.
Esme has 9 hearts already.
Yeah, there's no reason to do Kizzy it on for an unrequired, not in logic of temple. Literally no reason. Okay, Battlecats is going in now.
Okay,
I think
so they're not too far apart, but Esme has done so much of Elden already, or the Sky already, that Battlecats hasn't.
Yeah.
Battlecats doing the camera manipulation. Is my man going for Kisi?
Well, if he kills the... If he kills the keys, it's not...
EUD off means that unrequired dungeons can have progression. They can be required.
Oh, he's doing it.
He's doing Kisi. Now he killed the keys.
Okay, now that he killed the keys, maybe that's not a good idea anymore. Okay, Esme went for the chest before going for the hint, I think.
I feel like you should always go for the hint first, but it's just a small thing.
Yeah. Okay, this is...
So, since Din's powers is sometimes hint, there's a very big chance that both of our required items are going to be in Isle of Songs.
Well...
They are. It 100% are. We're about to
we
see.
got Neru's wisdom is dead hint.
We did.
No, Neru's flame, sorry. We didn't get his fourth stone.
I was going to say.
Yeah, we didn't.
Neru's wisdom is... We already have one Brandon hint.
Yeah, Neru's wisdom has to be something at this point. Because otherwise... Well, actually, 30 crystals are also in logic, so we are looking at sort crystals being possible too, so this is not guaranteed. But Neru's wisdom will tell you if it's sort crystals or not at this point.
I feel like this... I don't know why S sound was coming out there. The Thunderhead hint stone would also tell you that, because if our next logical requirement is to do Elden Trial, then the Thunderhead hint stone would have to say that directly. Because you...
Earrings and beetle.
Incredible.
Okay, we didn't get a single tablet. This is not good.
So that's 2 more checks that we can do.
Fire Shield earrings are definitely sorts. Beetle is required, but it has higher chance to be buff, I think.
We did go over this earlier in the seed. Golden Devil asking in chat about different items from the same chest. Some chests give you random treasures. So different players will get different treasures, but both players are going to get a random treasure.
So now F-Temple is in logic. And we have 2 more chests in Volcano Summit. Thunderhead is double swords.
I didn't see what the first hint was, but the Earth Temple
the hint was for...
boss key.
Yeah, F-Temple boss key. But Thunderhead is double swords, and 1 chest was trash, which means the last chest in Isle of Songs is also required.
Wait, the other hint was Thunderhead Sots? No.
Yes. So no. We have Thunderhead, double swords, and Path to Collectors.
No, it's not even Thunderhead double sots Path to Collectors. It's Isle of Songs is double sots Path to Collectors.
Yeah. The last... You will have to go back for Din's power chest.
Yeah.
This is...
yeah. Hang on.
There's actually a very, very big chance that we get Ember Tablet in Earth Temple or Volcano Summit. Then you need to beat LMF to get a Nova Sword to get Emerald Tablet in Isle of Songs. This is incredibly likely.
We don't know which one is the path to Collective, so there's always a chance that our first required dungeon could be Ancient Cistern. I would think that maybe it's
Oh yeah, there's also
all of our dungeons with sword rewards are so far out of the way still. So
yeah, that actually Fire Sanctuary is not far. We just need one more beetle and one bottle.
logically,
we
need claw shots.
Do we need claw shots for?
Yes. You need claw shots to even get to Earth Temple logically. Because in the place where you water the frogs, there are two of the frogs. One of the frogs you have to claw shot up to.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You also, to logically reach the end of it to get the sword reward, you would also need Mogmomits and the other beetle.
Yeah, but this can be in Fire Sanctuary. No, they can't because it's dead.
Yeah, it's barren. And depending on key layouts, you could also need Gust Bellows.
Yeah, Fire Sanctuary is very unlikely then.
But think about the other dungeons. We need Bellows and another beetle and Amber Tablet for LMF, logically. And for Ancient Cistern, we would need Emerald Tablet, Scale, and Whip. Okay,
I guess it's time to go to Earth Temple now.
Battlecats doing the sky stuff that Esme has already done. And Esme clearing out Beetle because they got. Say it with me, the wallet. Why didn't you get the wallet, Battlecat?
Oh,
there's the whip. Required item.
Okay. That's very good. You need this. Is Esme going for 10 loops? It's not that bad with Beetle. And there's a good chance that crystals are sorts. Actually, this will tell Esme if Eldin Trial is required. So yeah, this is not bad.
But there's also going to be a hint stone that will tell her that, so...
Yeah. And we have no hint stone in logic right now.
Yes, which means that it can't be the next required step, at least.
Yeah, we need to get one more item before having to trial in logic. This is... also, we have no harp.
I mean, essentially, Esme said that she was going to go do 10 loose crystals instead of a dungeon. So...
With crystals, maybe starts, it's not bad at all. Crystals were also in Magma Turf, and Magma Turf is double swords.
I just feel like the items in Thunderhead would be pointing you towards Earth Temple, because you can full clear it. So.
Yeah, that's fair, but I still think going for 10 loose right now is actually a very good play.
Yes, I agree. But I do think that this is potentially Battlecat's chance to catch up, because if 10 loose is not required, then Battlecats is going to find that out from a hint stone sometime in the future.
Yeah, but if 10 loose are required and Battlecats is not doing it, he will be very late to the party.
Yes. And there is always the chance too that Battlecat just immediately finds crystals in Earth Temple and throws the whole 10 loose discussion out the window.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then you're just looking at required Eldin Trial.
And there's always the chance that that last required item in Thunderhead is Harp and it's super late in logic. Worth remembering.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice way to get this crystal.
Yes. Do you know the timing to RBM that crystal and back in time? Because I do, unfortunately.
That seems painful.
It is. And you need it. You need it to get the West Wing chest in the Linear Mining Facility without Gust Bellows.
No way for Slingshot to be required. I think it's false right now. I mean, logically at least. Esme bought it because she has no more use for the money. Oh,
Valid could. Sorry.
Yeah. Battlecats bought the C-Shard. Just in case you need to go to Saint Ship. Esme prefer to buy the slingshot.
I think Battlecats is gonna go do Betrow with 10.
I mean, not bad. If you get 5 crystals on Bashro, that's very good for you.
You know, just from a check density standpoint, Earth Temple's the play, but if you're the one to do an unrequired dungeon and full clear it, that's not gonna end well for you, so both runners trying to avoid it if they can.
I think they are banking on finding one more item to avoid just full clearing a dungeon for nothing.
Oh, Esme
Oh
no!
no,
The crystal.
you were just a little too far.
It's difficult with how ambiguous the hints are, because we have Turf Path to Moldarak.
Well,
And
no,
Turf
that's...
Sots. No, we have Turf Path to Moldarak and Turf Sots, right?
This
And
is...
then we also
oh,
have... What?
So 5 were crystals. 10 was red rupee.
So, the crystals are not Sots.
Not right now, but if you get 5 back on bat 30, that means 40 is in logic and they are sorts.
Esme, still probably not going to be happy to see that 5 crystals.
Unless she gets 5 on 30, then she's good.
No, but like I was saying, we have a lot of path hints and sots hints in the same location, so it's really hard to differentiate them.
I'm pretty sure this is the last crystal for Esme.
Should be if she routed it right. We won't know until she goes down there, or if anyone's been keeping track. No, Esme, do Bat Warp. No.
There's no reason to do Bat Warp at night. I'm sorry, Raid.
I know.
She put the tombstone back in position.
You don't want anyone to know that you were disturbing the dead. So, but like, you don't know. You see earrings, you see beetle, and one of those could be Path to Galactus, or it could be the third item.
Okay, so 45. Red rupee.
What are we gonna get? Song of the Hero.
Song of the Hero. This is terrible. Esme is praying very hard for 5 crystals right now. Monster Heart for Battlecats, so... Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Crystals can be satisfied. And... oh no! I think this is the moment you put a bomb on Batro. Because this is absolutely terrible. There's a good chance that you get just one pack of crystals in Earth Temple, and you have to go back to Batro for 50.
But Drew really doesn't want us commentators to know what the Sots item in Elden Volcano was.
Yeah. I mean, no, ET is not loaded. I think ET has one item, and that item can be crystals.
Saying Earth Temple is loaded is kind of the same problem that I had in my last seed, where I was convinced that Neighbor's Wisdom was going to be on Betrow 40.
Yeah. Earth Temple can have exactly one item and the seed would still work.
Yeah. Earth Temple could just have claw shots and then Spirit has something and you get on this wonderful chain of KitKat items.
Or Earth Temple has 5 crystals for Amber Tablet on 50. And that would solve all the sorts we have right now. I think this is very likely to be just 5 crystals in Earth Temple and that's it.
I also was hoping it was not Nehru's once I had to get it. Mirage.
Oh yeah, Yal is also right. Maybe it's just close shots, and the close shot checks are just Omega bait, and you need 15 lose.
Incredible. Or Earth Temple is loaded, you know? You can try and predict where the seed is trying to place items as much as you want, but...
Earth Temple loaded? This is illegal, right?
Oh yeah, no. Earth Temple loaded is illegal, but it seems to happen a lot anyways.
Yeah,
Earth Temple doesn't care about the law.
the difference between SOTS and Path, SOTS is like with the hero in other games, that means the items are required to beat the seed. But Path tells you for which dungeon the item is required. So basically, if you have an item path to Collectors, that means that in that region you will get an item that is logically required to beat Collectors.
You know, and sometimes it's really dumb.
Okay,
Dragon
I
Scale.
did not see that coming at all. Water Dragon Scale is very good. You gain one more check in Central Skyloft, which can be your progression, but that was also a hard required item for this seed, so
yes,
might as well get this one.
The cistern.
Yeah. This is very fortunate. But if you full clear the rest of Earth Temple without getting anything, you feel bad. No cutscene skip.
He does not have Slingshot.
Oh yeah, he does not have slingshot. It's Esme that has it. Oh no,
Press
don't
2
die.
for help.
Don't die.
Looks like nunchuck problems on BCat's end.
Okay, that's one. Hard part is done. Oh no.
Backflip too early. You hate to see it.
I don't think anybody would dip out of Earth Temple on scale. That's way too aggressive to play.
Yeah, that's like...
That's like banking on one check against an entire dungeon of checks.
Yeah, that's just Season 1 deer. That's all that is. Battlecats having nunchuck problems. It seems to happen a lot to BCats. The Lizalfos you already got stays dead. I did not expect that. No cutscene skip from Esme, even though she has Slingshot.
Okay, that's the crystal pack. I would, if for Esme, I would consider going back on this.
No, I still think Crystal Sots is so unlikely.
If it's not Crystal Sots, it's Din's Power Sots.
Yeah, it's way more likely.
I don't think it's that much more likely.
Then Patrol 50? I think so. That Keese almost just destroyed Battlecats. Battlecats just wrote this nunchuck on his stream.
Okay, since we are very far from clearing another dungeon, let's do a fun bet. What item is in Din's power? You have a lot of options.
Ooh.
This could be very interesting.
Din's power can be harp, J dude. What are you talking about?
It can be harp. What would it not be? No. Din's power is the chest that awards Din's power in vanilla, which means I love songs.
You know, because I want to make the seed as chaotic as possible.
Honestly, my favorite out of this is another beetle, but
That doesn't know
I can't
anything,
vote.
though.
I'm the only one that can vote.
Oh no. Alright, well we'll just put an imaginary 10 points on another beetle for you.
I think the most unlikely one is Amber Tablet. But
I think both the tablets are very unlikely because we have to go to one of those other tablets to get a sword. I say there's no way that Barren Fire Sanctuary is in logic before either tablet. That's insanity. But
Amber Tablet is still likely because the beetle is already confirmed thoughts at this point. I
Esme
mean,
did it. Esme went back for patrol. We'll get to see.
Yeah. I think I like this play.
Another beetle.
Oh, okay.
That does nothing.
Yeah, but this confirms thoughts crystals, maybe.
That's a very big maybe.
Yeah, that's a very big maybe.
The only place we're going to be using the hook beetle is Fire Sanctuary, which would be insane to go to Barren Fire Sanctuary to have to get a sword.
There's a
shot of power.
there is actually a chance.
I mean, there's a chance that the crystals are sots now, yeah. Because the moment but I feel like the vast majority of hook beetle uses are in Lineru, and if we get Amber Tablet, that's 16 checks available to us, and crystals not being on any of those would be...
Crystals are not dead if you cannot get more crystals. Like, if you get Amber Tablet in Earth Temple, and there is literally no crystal pack in Lanelu, that works. But this is so unlikely. This is very unlikely.
There are 13 crystal packs in the pool, and
we have 8.
So there are 5 more, and
well, you can have 5 crystal packs in Speedrun. That's not that unlikely, I think.
All 5 of those need to be locked by Hook Beetle.
They just need to be in Faerun for it to be true. This is not that bad, especially in EUD off.
Oh my god, Vanilla Amber Tablet would be insane. I hope so.
Yeah, if this is just Amber Tablets, and you need Hook Beetle to get the progression, this would be insane.
I'm hoping for a harp in a bottle, because that means that it's probably Din's.
Yeah.
Because it can't be Din's power until we get another Hitstone. Also, Betro 50, 47 minutes in. Well, now.
Yeah.
Did Esme not get Shed Chest when she was on Skyloft?
She got it.
Okay.
It was just trash.
I was about to say she did the exact same thing she did for 64, but I guess not. I do hope we see claw shots into like the most insane fire sanctuary baron for a sword.
If we get claw shots here, it means Eldin Trial is required. This is a very important part.
That is true, because that puts 15 loose crystals in logic, so...
Yeah.
The logic in this seed is pretty complicated, but we only have, what? 6 hint stones?
Also,
So
if you put claw shots...
to work through.
Yeah, if you put claw shots and harp here, the trial will be in logic. Because the hint in CovenEsme becomes available and could have it. Okay. Oh, this is unfortunate. The Skyward Strike just did not hit Caldera.
You gotta get some nunchuck problems. Caldera's just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Just use this strat. Just spam spin attacks when you have longsword. It just works.
Well, for whatever we need, it's gotta be here at the end of Earth Temple, so...
Yeah, these two items here have to have something. There's no way.
1 bottle for Fledge Crystals. Chaotic Evil. Because then you
Imagine
also
if
have to pick
Eldin...
between Fledge
Yeah.
and Tina.
Imagine if we get Claw Shots and Goddess Harp here. Then you have Mogba Meats on Elden Trial.
No.
I mean, you would avoid the trial at this point. Oh, Claw Shots, this is it.
Shots, no!
Elden Trial,
Elden
let's
Trial
go!
is required. Oh, and B-Cats doesn't know that.
Yeah, Bcats cannot know that. But
Esme
Esme knows.
will, though.
Yeah, I would know. Battlecats will not know because he doesn't know that Batro has crystals.
Elden Trial is required because in Elden Volcano, there's a required item, and the only progressive items we got were crystals and Din's Power. We had exactly enough crystals to get Hook Beetle as it stands, but Claw Shots gives us access to 2 more loose Gratitude Crystals in Skyloft, which gives us access to another 5, which means that Petro has 55 crystals, logically, and Vanilla Amber Tablet.
Vanilla Ember Tablet!
Oh. J-Dude called that so hard.
This is the 3rd time I roll a Skyward Sword Seed with a Vanilla Tablet. I did a 2 Ruby Tablet Vanilla
Let's
in a co-op tournament.
Let's congratulate Battlecats on setting up Spirit earlier.
Yeah.
You can do that right now. I'd like to see him go to Summit as well.
Yeah, just get your hint stone.
Because that hint stone...
That's also one test.
Oh, I just realized that with Hook Beetle and Claw Shots and Logic, there are 2 hit stones in Linearu, one of which our runners aren't going to get.
There's a very high chance we get Bellows very soon.
There's also a non-zero chance that Bellows is our go mode.
I think you need Bellows to clear LMF to get Din's Power, which will have Emerald Tablet at this point.
I'm still betting on Harp on Din's.
Well, yeah, it has a good chance to be Harp.
I mean, that's what I bet 10,000 points on. I hope it's true. But that is Claw Shots and Amber Tablet, and another beetle that can't be on Din's power. 3 of the options already dead.
Yeah. I'm with Yal on Elden Trial will be Mogmamits. This is extremely likely.
FS being your logical access to Din's power has always been extremely unlikely since we got the Baron in. The chances that it was in logic that early and you got nothing placed there.
Yeah, but it's still possible.
It's still possible.
We have triple Thunderhead shots, and I literally rolled this piece of garbage, so you know how maces are now. Okay,
The best
Hinstone.
part is we don't know whether the Din's item is Path to Galactos or just regular shots. Water Scale can be found in Earth Temple. Guys.
No way! Okay. But we still have more Hinstones in Lanelu right now. We have access to Lanelu Caves, Hinstone. And we have access to Temple of Time Hinstone right now, because we have Hog Beetle. So there's a chance we still have the Elden Trial hit.
Caldera
Also,
is very immune to our runners today.
Also, Battlecats literally wrote in his stream. He's laughing a lot at the Ember Tablet.
The Amber Tablet Claw Shots at the end of Earth Temple, or an unrequired dungeon, is just...
Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is peak EUD offs, to be honest. I can't believe we will mark 4 dungeons cleared today at least.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no way we are marking Saintship cleared today. There's no way, right?
No, no one's gonna beat Sandship, because the 2 reward items are gonna be hinted. Darn.
If we beat Saintship today, that means that we need to beat Tantalus. This is just the only way.
I can't wait for Tantalus Heart Container to be hinted to be required. Hitstone! Robot on the Sandship's bow guards a gold rupee. That is 3 dead locations on Sandship.
We have so many
Village,
outside of village.
Baron, when Battlecats went through all that trouble. Battlecats, you don't have the ballot.
Well, this is incredible. We got Nehru's Flame is dead, Captain's Cabin is dead, and the robot is dead. So
we still have another sometimes hint available in Sandship. Esme learning right now that Elden Trial is going to be required.
Yeah, the crew, right?
Does anyone know if Esme knows the Elden Trial RBM?
I think she knows. Well, it's one of the easier ones, so maybe you just open the strat doc and learn it on the way. This is not that bad, right?
Or you do it the way that the jank way that I look up RBMs in the middle of a race by checking the scene flag sheet. It's 9x40, which is Metro 5 Gratitude Crystals. And it's May getting her Amber Tablet.
Yeah. Also, you could see the gamer pose on getting Amber Tablet and not inputting anything on your remote for like 1 or 2 seconds. This is the moment you're like, are you kidding me?
Esme going to be getting that wonderfully, basically useless hint stone. No, they're not. They're not getting it.
Like, I'll save scum it. She's going.
Yeah,
she's going for it. Just save scum. Which is a good play, unless you get a good item in the chest. But
we know that that hint stone is basically useless.
Yeah, but you are starved. You are starved for hints in this scene.
Yes.
Your hints are good, but right now, but
The relatable
already
struggle of
resolved,
Cats
like,
pulling out
most
the
of it.
whip 3 times instead of the claw shots.
Most of the hints are resolved right now.
Yeah.
Also, getting loose crystals is dead confirms that sword is sots, which confirms that you need the beetle on it, and since the beetle on Batro is available, that means that hook beetle right now is locking all the other swords. So you cannot beat Ancient System without hook beetle in the seed. This is very important.
What?
You cannot beat Ancient System without hook beetle because the sword in Mogma Turf is confirmed slots right now.
Yes.
Which means with the other beetle equally available, you absolutely need the sword with a hint. So you have hook beetle required for something, but the chest would be accessible without. What was the hint?
Couldn't earrings be path to Galactos though? Or the third item?
What was the hint in Din Trial has Emerald Tablets? Oh my god.
See the hint.
Okay.
Emerald Tablet on Elden Trial.
Okay, this is really bad. That's just a lot of yeah, there's a good chance that right now you find Bellows in Desert, then you get your sword at the end of LMF because required dungeon, then you get Goddess Harp in Isle of Songs, and that puts Emerald Tablet in Logic. This is very likely. That would also confirm my theory that yeah, that would also confirm my theory that Hook Beetle locks all 3 dungeons. I don't think Harp has to be on Din's Power.
Could be the other pair of mitts.
Yeah, Din's Power can be literally any item required for this seed, because it can just be a swords item.
Yeah, also valid. Tumbleweed on beacons.
The beetle on actually I think the beetle on the Isle of Songs is required just to get the hook beetle on Batro because it locked crystals in and ankle shots in half temple sword. So yeah, the sword was needed for beetle and it gets you hook beetle. A bottle on Din's Power would be... I don't think it's even possible at this point.
No, it totally could be. I'd love this.
How? How would it be possible to lock? Because Fire Sanctuary is fully dead. If Fire Sanctuary was not Baron, I would say yes, please.
Fledge,
but if Fire Sanctuary
Kina,
Baron...
Fledge, Kina, Oriel, Pero, Summit Digging. 4.
Yeah, but... I mean, at this point, just play Lotto every day.
True. I'm just saying, it's not completely dead. It'd be the funniest outcome. Also, you know, Fledge Crystals could be hard.
So, Esme could get a good advantage right now because she has Hook Beetle and Battlecats does not.
True, that is true.
Okay, Battlecats will be happy to get that. Yeah.
Ooh, B-Cat's cutting it close.
Yeah. What was the other hints? I missed it again.
Is B-Cat's gonna make it?
It was another trial hint that was dead, but I I cannot figure out which one.
Should I go to the Twitch and clip it real quick?
I'm trying to do this. It was definitely a trial info. This is certain.
Clip.
It was Laneglu trial. Okay, so
Next to
Laneglu
the
trial is
trial
dead.
instead. Got it.
Which is a good hint here, to be honest.
Because they do have Nehru's wisdom.
Yeah.
So
And they do have access to the trial. I mean, they have access to the region.
will we valid?
Both runners getting tumbleweed.
Okay, so thinking on the evil bottle lines, Ledge could have the harp, and the bottles could be in Theron.
Okay, that works actually. That's if it's a bottle, then this is the most likely scenario.
If I were running the seed, I would be in Theron right now.
Yeah, because RBM trial, right?
Yeah, as soon as I got claw shots out of RB on the trial.
Even without knowing it could, with the fact that it could be just Magma Myths.
Yeah. It still would RBM it. Ooh, Esme, don't die to the hook beetle, but it.
No, Fyron. No. What raid means is that you beat a dungeon to get a bottle. You beat a dungeon to get a sword, to get a bottle on the Power, to get Ledge for harp, to get Fyron access. Basically, you cannot start with Fyron in this chain. If bellows are available really soon, we have a chance of bottle in its power. But otherwise, not that likely. We are still missing Magma Myths for Fire Sanctuary. You would be in Faerun right now. And I think it would be... I think it's correct.
I would not... I know, I wouldn't have grabbed the hint. Because that hint was in Lanayru. I wouldn't have been in Lanayru.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's actually
true. I would have RB in the trial right after Earth Temple. And then gone to Faerun instead. You know, I equally want the, like, nightmare bottle scenario I laid out, but I also want Harp on Din's Power because that's what I bet on, and I bet 10,000, so give me my...
Okay, so Battlecats would be leaving these two checks on the back, because no hook beetle.
Yes. Pushes the box down in case he finds beetle in one of his chests, but commentators know that he won't hunt. Really,
well,
I think the biggest difference here is Patro. Esme did a lot of Patro stuff, and it looks like Battlecats is in the lead, but...
Well, even... That's not a big lead, even if Hook Beetle is not in play right now. At this point, the most funny thing would be Bellows Vanilla.
Oh, I'd love Vanilla Bellows. Because you can put the small key Vanilla and then Bellows Vanilla. Unlike other dungeons.
We've got a LMF Bosky Hints, which is a Horn Colossus Beetle. So...
That's the kind of hint you hate to see. Really annoying,
Yeah.
hard long check has kit cut item. Very cool. Alright.
Yeah, I actually like what Jarl is telling right now. RBM the trial, beat Ancient System, get the sword, get Din's power chest, and see the logic of this. You might just be in go mode.
I mean, given that I can full clear Cistern and I have claw shots to make it easier, if I were in the seat, I would rush Cistern for sure. I'd get the hint stones in Farron, but I think I'd skip Slingshot. I'd skip Slingshot, just get the hint stones, grab the quick checks, go to Cistern.
Yeah. Or if Din's power is the Song of the Hero part, I will lose it.
No, you can't do this to me.
That's actually possible. You know what would be incredible? If Din's power has bow.
No, oh, I just realized what you're...
Yes.
Okay. BCat's done with Lanayru, not going into LMF quite yet. How many crystals does BCats have? I believe it'd be... If he goes to Patro, he'd have 45, I believe, right?
I think he has 45. No, he has 40, but Patro will give him 45. So 5 lose to get home beacon.
Because I was thinking he has everything Esme had when they did Patro 50 plus 5.
I'm surprised he did not get the first chest in LMF.
The first 2, even. It doesn't take that long. And they're logically
he has
available. Oh, right. No, the second one isn't logically available because he doesn't have claws. Also, mines also hasn't been checked.
No runner in mines with bombs available. This
the hitstone probably very valuable in a seed like this, and it was Emerald Tablet on.
Wait, mines both runners. Dead? No, I don't remember about mines being dead.
Since Esme knows for sure that Elden Trial is required and Battlecats is kind of like 50-50 on Elden Trial being required.
Where was this hint? I never read that mines were dead.
Yeah, no, mines isn't dead.
I don't remember reading about this anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. BCat's got the Elden Trial hint, but going for hints...
The Kingston with Elden Trial hints was also Lanayru Trial hint. So not this one?
What I was saying was prioritizing hint stones when you know or at least are 50-50 on a required trial is probably what I'd do. So normally I'd go through mines, but I'd really want that hint stone in this particular case.
Yeah, that's
because
fair.
you know that you got Dins in a Sots region where the only other thing you got was crystals. So. Oh no!
Oh yeah,
Battlecats is gonna be able to get 50.
yeah, because there's 5 crystals in the chest too, so
Yeah.
he is just there.
You know, basically, I was explaining why you would not go to mines in this seed. It was because the hints are important because of Elden Trial.
You have to be happy when you get 10 crystals like this.
Yes.
I hope Beetle on 50.
And I would say that puts our runners about even. Battlecats 2-tripped Patro and didn't do loose crystals, and Esme 3-tripped Patro and did loose crystals. So.
Yeah, but they will be tied actually at this point. Like
Yes,
nearly.
and I think from what we
Esme
saw in the
did
opening of the
fire
seed,
node already.
Yep. Esme doing clockwise, counterclockwise desert from caves. I can't say I've seen that before, but worked pretty well.
I don't like this swapping from here.
How many hearts do they have?
10.
It's still probably faster. Especially without bow. If you have bow, leaving is pretty quick, but the beam of flight takes a long time. Especially if the Ampelos gets in your way. Amparlos? Ampelos? Ampilos?
Okay, yes, it's me. Go in LMF. That's the play.
Why did you
can
say
get top of
something else?
LMF before. But
They're getting top of LMF first. I mean, we're running out of locations that.
yeah. You have to find Hop really soon. Hop or Bottle. One of
Bellows
them.
too.
Bellows
Could be Bellows.
would not be soon if possible. You have to get something. Like,
yeah, but Bellows gives you the ability to beat LMF and get Din's power.
Yeah, but Bottle needs 2.
Yes, we need a bottle, we need Bellows. It could be bottle, could be Bellows. But we are running out of locations again.
That's actually true. There's the path to gear him 2 at large. And that's a hint that is not accessible right now. Which means
what could that still be? That could still be Bellows, it could still be Magma Mitts.
Wait, no, that's not true. The Temple of Time Hintstone is accessible.
True.
So the path to gear him 2 can just be there.
But it could also be on Sansi, it could be on the other Summit Hintstone, it could be on any of the 3 Farron Hintstones.
If it's there, it's not in Fire Sanctuary is definitely not in logic. But the hints can be in Temple of Time, which means that Fire Sanctuary can be in logic.
Beacats! It's doing Elden Trial RBM.
Yeah. I think this is the play right now.
I think between the 4 trial RBMs, this one is the most difficult, but not the longest.
No, it's harder than Lanelu.
No, Lanelu is easy. It just takes a long time. I don't think Skyward Trial versus Bitwarp is very hard. I just think that Betrothed, anything involving Betrothed is the hardest that Bit gets in Rando. You know, Bit gets kind of crazy in 80%, but in Rando, Betrothed is the craziest it gets. So. People don't habitually forget to bit save. Yal in chat. People didn't bit save because the strat doc said that they didn't need to.
If it makes its half right now, he saves this time. which would be pretty nice.
Yes. Esme getting anything right here would be very nice for Esme. So the small
And
key, small key
Esme
maybe not.
getting any item that is not hop, like anything that is not hop is good because she could get the possibility of having Fairrun completely barren,
which
saves quite a lot of time.
Alright, Battlecats, that should have worked, and it should auto-commit here. So I think...
Oh my god!
Bellows! I remember a race where Bellows was there. That's an awful Bellows location.
Yeah, this is
Quick funny story about that Bellows location is the first time I tried Bellows the Celemeth, it didn't work, right? And then the seed afterwards, I put off LMF until I got Bellows, like I corrected the other way, and that's where Bellows was, in that seed.
Okay, so I guess it's time to full clear LMF. Do you get Horn Colossus Beetle at this point? I think not. I think you try if there's something on Beetle Crystals and that's it. It's just way too long of a check right now.
And it is a sometimes hint. We do know that sometimes
we do know that Din's power is required, and we are not missing that many items at this point. I think
we already know some sometimes hints that aren't in the pool for sure. Like Din's power was hinted slots or path, which means the sometimes hint isn't going to be there. So I would wait for a Beetle's Crystal sometimes hint in this case.
Yeah. I agree on this. Yeah.
You feel like Harp has to be the Din's power item now, but it could still be
I don't feel like Harp has to be it, but I feel that the Din's power chest has to lock it at first. Like, you can get Bow or Cave's Key in Din's power chest.
Or Colin's letter.
Yeah, like, and if I think the Harp is locked by Din's power, but it doesn't has to be Harp.
We don't even need the second mitts, to be honest. It's we'll get a hint for that eventually. Yeah,
as well. Oh, this is bad.
Not really.
Oh yeah, at this point it's actually fine, yeah. As long as you get the tier on top before.
Battlecats has played this game a while, I think he'll probably be fine.
Do you like the longest trial in the game?
Oh yeah. And this is non-negotiable trial. You can't use a glitch to skip this one. The Emerald Tablet will always be required. Yo, Light Fruit cutscene, my favorite.
Walking on the path is too easy. Let's walk on the ramp.
Yo, Light Fruit cutscene, my favorite. He must have thought that wouldn't happen if he had already grabbed the Light Fruit, but until you get the text will happen the next time you get Light Fruit.
Well, I think Elden Trial is the trial you are most likely to get a Light Fruit, so...
Yeah.
Might as well get one right now, and you are able to run on every over after this.
Yeah, but he probably didn't think he was gonna get the text there because he'd already grabbed the Light Fruit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm keeping notes on the route.
Honestly, I'm keeping an eye on Esme right now because if LMF is loaded, she can just hit Go mode very easily.
Yeah, if Harp is on Din's and...
She just...
Hang on, if Harp is on Din's, Esme is Go.
Esme is Go mode if she gets a bottle in LMF.
Oh, bottle,
that's basically
right.
what...
I forgot bottle too.
You need a bottle. Like, there are 5 bottles in this game, so it's not the worst item to get. But,
Esme will not be doing the RBM to skip the bottles. That RBM sucks.
Yeah.
I take back what I said about Petro having the hardest RBMs in Rando. The hardest RBMs in Rando were the windmill ones.
Battlecats is getting the Emerald Tablet right now, so we are not missing this.
LMF small key in the map chest.
Yeah, so just get your items now.
We haven't seen the boss key yet, so I don't want to call it too early. But this could be a really hype Bellows list layout. You know, if Bellows hadn't been there. That's where my mind is, you know. I'm not thinking about the race, I'm just thinking about Bellows list.
I also thought when I was playing this game the first time that these tiers were the scariest one in the game, but they are actually very easy.
The ones on Sandslope?
Yeah.
I usually get caught. I usually get caught getting the second one.
I think the worst ones are the first one you pick. Like, just run on the slope and you're fine.
I always land on the Waking Water when I jump down from Dig Spot RBM pillar.
Nice shot from Esme.
That slingshot snipe is a lot harder than it seems.
It's very hard. It's insanely hard.
But it is a lot faster than using the beetle.
Okay, Emerald Tablet time.
The best part about Emerald Tablet is the new hints, because the seed could get a whole new level of wacky.
Yeah. Honestly, now that we know that Bellows is in LMF, I think Esme is insanely ahead right now.
I would agree because of the thing. The RBM.
Yeah.
That RBM isn't fast, so Esme not doing it will probably save her time.
Also, I'm pretty sure that this Bellows is just last location for Battlecats at this point. This is terrible for him.
At this point, Battlecat should know that Bellows can't be in Farron.
No, that depends on what items you get for.
Because
maybe
anything in Farron means it can't be Harp locked. No, I think the Battlecat should know that Harp and Bellows won't be in Farron.
That's fair. That's fair. He knows that there's something in LMF. He doesn't know that it's Bellows.
Yes. I also think that none of the hint stones will tell him where Bellows is. None of the hint stones here in Farron.
You can fix that.
As far as we know, Farron isn't going to be. Farron is going to be Bellows locked, right? So the hint stone for an item can't be locked by that item.
That depends. LMF can have Bottle and Mogma Meats, and at this point it's not Bellows locked. But this is unlikely.
True. If Harp is on Dins, that's the running assumption.
Okay,
this would have been an awesome Bellows list layout, can I just say?
Yeah, but when you get Bellows first, you will just use Bellows.
Yep. And I'd say that this is even a Bellows list layout that Battlecat should know just from, like, game knowledge, not even from any of the stuff that I've looked into.
Gloria is dead.
Baron.
This is actually a good hint.
With how late Emerald Tablet is in Logic, you know.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised this is the first Fairone region Baron hint, but I
would agree, but at the same time, the fact that both of the... To the point that Battlecats might not know because he doesn't run all dungeons. The fact that both of the box RBMs are the same thing is pretty common knowledge, I'd say.
I don't think Faerun is better. I think Faerun has the logical item needed to clear Fire Sanctuary. That's it. I think Faerun will have a Fire Sanctuary item, like Bottle or Magma Meat or both.
Cat's electing to skip Slingshot. I would agree, just given how late in logic Faerun is.
Yeah, there's literally no reason to do Slingshot right now. You have a lot of shit right now.
Cat's if the Claw Shot can't reach, the Claw Shot can't reach. It's not gonna suddenly reach.
He destroyed the Stamina Fruit.
I would agree. I wouldn't be doing Great Tree. I would go straight for Deep Woods and then straight for Flora.
I would just get the hints. He tried to do the Flora strat of getting blown off here.
That
This was
scared me so bad. What was he doing?
This was strange. Money.
Nice dive. Nice water.
I'm surprised he didn't use like 2 bombs this war.
Drowning is a lot faster.
I'll just use a...
I mean, he was planning on just leaving out the door.
Oh, hey.
It would be way faster.
Okay, Esme is probably in go now. No, at this.
Yes.
I think we had a Fire Sanctuary hint.
It definitely depends on... I don't think we've...
Actually, we actually don't have a Fire Sanctuary boss key hint.
Yeah, we had Skyview boss key and Earth Temple boss
Yeah.
key.
So we could still need Magma Meats, but besides that, it should be no mode for Esme. Because whatever is on Dean's power, well, it can still be Magma Meats actually. But
Bottle for Battlecats too.
Okay. Both runners getting different bottles at the same time is always funny.
Battlecats is out of logic though, so...
Yeah. But this is important. Yeah, Esme is keeping shortcuts and Horn Plus Hospital. I agree with this, now that you have a bottle. Okay, so at this point, you gamble that Dean's power has harp. If that's true, you are 95% chance go mode. If you get Magma Meat, you cry. But if you get any other item than this, you know it looks harp. Right?
Magma Meat is the crying item.
Yeah. If you get Cave's Key, it's fine. You know that harp is insancy. If you get bow, you cry because you need Cave's Key to use the bow.
Yes.
So yeah, that's basically the route right now.
But I feel like the most likely outcome is harp, but the harp outcome isn't likely, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think Dean's power just leads to harp. Or Magma Meat. This is one of the other. Either harp or Magma Meat.
I want to point something out from my race yesterday real quick. Watching Esme fight Molderak reminded me of it. During my Bellowsless Molderak fight, everyone was like, "Oh, nice stabbing rhythm. You got that nice stabbing rhythm."
You just spam.
I just spammed.
I mean,
I don't have a rhythm.
I was surprised when they told that you had a nice rhythm because I saw you bonking like 3 times on Molderak before, and I was like, is he just spamming?
Yeah, I just spammed. It's never failed me before.
I mean, I actually did that in vanilla and it worked like.
A little too far uphill for Cube Warp, I think. And a little
most
too
of
far
the
downhill
times
that time.
when I see, most of the time when I see the first Cube Warp fail, every other is fail.
If it's bow, then isn't Beetles, Crystals, Caves key? I'd have to think
Yeah.
about it, but not necessarily.
No, Esme gets the red container.
Because there are checks. Esme is just playing
She
with
tried
me.
to get it, but she missed it. And opened the door.
No, there are quite a few places that we could still check, but if I feel like the most likely outcome is just harp. We're talking
Yeah.
hypotheticals here, but
I agree that it's probably harp, but still, there's a decent chance it's Mogma Mix. Mogma Mix are confirmed thoughts in this seed, so... Okay, hit. Let's go. Olan is
Olan-
dead, and
lightning.
Fire Node.
Node had gratitude crystals. That's what I saw.
Yeah. Okay, these are both. While Olan hint is not that bad, but at this point, I think that's one of the worst hints we could have gotten.
I think, I want to criticize Battlecats clearing Farron, but at the same time, I would have done it minus Grey Tree, like exactly what he did. So.
I would have done the hints, at least.
Yeah, and I just grabbed the other 3 checks on the way, because they're just there.
Now,
and,
just
it paid off for him.
Korea and
got out of Logic Bottle.
Central Scale of Swords for Whip, and I missed the other hint.
Hang on, I'm pulling up the clip.
And Speedrun Trial dead. Okay, thanks. So, what that means is that the path to Girahim 2 is in Farron, which means that... Well, actually no, because we have the Volcano Summit hint. So I guess Mogma Myths are hinted, which means that Mogma Myths cannot be locked by Din's Power, so Din's Power has to be Harp or locked or lock Harp. I'm pretty sure of this right now. It cannot be Mogma Myths anymore at this point.
Wait, what did I miss? How come it can't be Myths?
Because we are missing the path to
Path to G2, right?
Yeah, and path to G2 has to be path to G2 has to be Magma Myths.
It could be Bow. Could be Bow and Harp and Myths around Sanjit. I'm just saying, this is probably about to be a Harp that Esme is going to get. I'd love to see anything else, even though I bet on Harp.
Oh, it's actually Mogma Myths? What the hell is this seed?
Wait, so then what's the path to G2?
What's the path to G2? It cannot be a Beetle, because
It could
no,
could
it
be
cannot.
It could be
It cannot be a
50's
Beetle.
path to G2.
What can it be?
Patro path to G2. That I feel like it has to. The earrings were already hinted.
Yeah, it was Mogma
The
Myths
other
on
beetle
Din's
was
Power.
already hinted. Claw shots weren't hinted. Earth Temple path to G2 could be as well.
Yeah, it was literally Mogma Myths on Din's Power. So any other item one today?
Why is Battlecat starting with Cistern Clip?
Yeah.
There's just 4 checks you can get in like 2 minutes the other direction. Just go get those.
I'm checking the hints again.
Well,
so Thunderhead is completely solved right now. Elgin Volcano is also solved. Magma Turf is completely solved, and Central Skyloft is also solved.
Earth Temple.
Path to Collectors is solved, and Magma Turf is solved. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be Earth
we are
Temple
missing.
path to
We are
G2.
missing something very big. Okay, that's a very nice location.
Was that hinted?
Pretty sure it was not.
B-Cats went straight for that check.
Another bottle.
Another bottle.
Yeah.
Then wait.
This confirms that bottle cannot be.
Do you know what could be path to G2 though? Is Bellows.
Oh,
It's not only can Bellows be required for Fire Sanctuary, but it
But-
has locked. It's locked at least 2 of the models we've seen
okay.
so far.
But if that's the case, there are 2 possibilities. The first one is that first key is vanilla, and the second one is that the boss key is there.
Map chest too. Map chest also requires Bellows.
Oh yeah, both chests. Okay. High chance there's a small key on one of these, then. And that's just for funky Fire Sanctuary logic. Okay, but this means that Mogma Meats has a decent chance of being required, but Mogma Meats are very easy and Battlecats will definitely get them soon. So yeah, Bellows are probably path to Fire Sanctuary.
Save for something being on Summit digging. I think that means it's safe to say that the path to Coloctos was the beetle.
Yeah, definitely. The beetle
means-
locks the entire seed because you need the beetle to enter Earth Temple. So the
You get
portal
enough crystals.
is 100% path to Coloctos.
Yes, the beetle is 100% path to Coloctos.
It literally cannot be any other item.
Who's ahead? I wish we know. Link to the Past, Ken.
Yeah.
I wish we knew.
There's no way to know who is ahead right now because this is very funky logic. Right now, this is a casino for Goddess Harp, basically, which can be literally everywhere in EUD. We have no hints that can point to Goddess Harp, so that's the moment you chase hints like a madman, if you can. I think it's a pretty good idea to go back to Volcano Summit just to get one more hint, and the Mogma Mist chest check.
I mean, you have everything you need for Fire Sanctuary. Just do Fire Sanctuary while you're there too.
Yeah, it's very but
You aren't
can
go
do it.
mode, but you know that Fire Sanctuary isn't going to have Harp, so just go mode Fire Sanctuary.
Well, there's one thing against doing Fire Sanctuary right now. It's that you don't have the Fire Sanctuary boss key, first small key chest hint.
I would like to point out that Noel brings up a good point that slipped my mind. The harp will not be in Farron because you need the harp.
The
to
harp
get
will
to
not be
Farron.
in Farron, yeah. So every item you get in Farron cannot lock harp.
Yes. So I think
You
like
can
Summit
get-
Digging, Sand Sea, and then some of the Sky Quests are all we have left.
Yeah. Even Sandship can have a harp.
Yeah, Sand Ship too.
We also got a Horn Colossus Beetle hint that it was dead, so this is good for Esme. But she missed the hot container in LMF, which is bad.
Ooh,
And the short.
right.
But, well, actually, since she did not do the shortcut chest, it's not that bad to get back to the hot container.
Yeah, she still has to do Shortcut Chest, and Beetle's Crystals is not hinted, so maybe the boss key chest too.
No, Beetle's crystals were hinted in Floria, right?
Oh, they were?
Reuniting 2 Beetles. Is that it?
Yeah.
So it was hinted dead.
Where was that hinted, though?
Floria.
Gloria. So, Esme is not going to have that hint.
Not yet.
So we may
But-
see her do Beetle's Crystals.
I mean, she's probably stumbling on harp really soon because she's not doing the IBM. She knows she doesn't have to.
Harp is her
Because-
go mode item. Yes.
Like, harp, Emerald Tablet will be her go mode item. This is important.
Well, yeah, Emerald Tablet will be her go mode, but once she finds Harp, that's no.
Yeah. No.
A little
Okay, good.
scary on the Coloctos, but you got it.
Yeah, I thought he would miss the timing. Okay, Esme is doing what I like to see, which is going Volcano Summit right now.
So we will see.
wait,
we'll see
it-
Summit digging.
Yeah, she's going Summit. There's no reason to RBM the trial when Harp is your go mode.
Yes, I agree.
You will just lose time for nothing.
And Harp is your go mode. Like, she doesn't need.
Caveski. Okay.
Okay, but Harp will not be. Hopefully,
Not
Battlecats
Sensi,
realizes Harp will not be in Sansi.
There's no way Battlecats doesn't realize this. That's pretty easy logic.
Okay, so what do we have the checks Esme orphaned in LMF. We have Summit digging.
Okay. Skyview is completely dead. Senshi is also completely dead.
Mines.
Yeah, there's mines.
No one's done mines.
Bellows are in LMF.
We already have bellows.
Also, bellows have to be accessible for Battlecats before Harp. No. Battlecats has to know. But if Battlecats looks at what he has to know that bellows lock Goddess Harp. This is literally impossible. Well, either bellows lock Goddess Harp or Harp is accessible for like. What was the path to G2, right? I saw it was path to G2.
There was a Beetle 50 hint. I didn't see the path hint though.
You read too fast, Esme. Like, she literally spammed insanely fast. Okay. You will know in 2 seconds when I post this clip.
Cats just leave Cistern.
It was Earth Temple to G2. Earth Temple to G2.
So the claws or the Amber Tablet, interchangeable. It could be either.
Yeah. Thanks, useless hint. Wait, that means that we had a bottle accessible all this time. Right? Because we...
Wait, where was the bottle? What?
I mean, the hint is locked by a bottle.
Oh. Yeah, that kind of... But where?
Okay, let me...
I feel like that has to be pointing to claw shots then, because the logical bottles are all in Linearu. And you don't need claw shots for them. So.
Water Dragon Scale, maybe? No, that doesn't work.
Yeah, scale is already exhausted.
Oh, uses. No, this actually could work. No, yeah, this actually works because no, this is strange because the scale clears AC, which gives you a sword, but no, the scale was directly hinted, so even then it cannot be.
But the item we're looking for can't be in Farron or locked by anything in Farron.
That means there's one bottle that is not Claw Shots or Ember Tablet locked.
No, because the path to G2 hint could just be the claw shots. You don't need the claw shots to get the bottles in LMF.
Oh, that's true.
You could skip the claw shots, get the Amber Tablet, go to LMF, get the 2 bottles there.
Yeah, that's true. So the path is Claw Shots because Ember Tablet locks the hint.
I mean,
this is stupid.
Our runners could pull Harp at it any second here.
Yeah. This is pretty stupid.
Alright, Vumila. Thanks for tracking. See you later.
Yeah, thanks a lot. So yeah, this has to be Claw Shots path to Girahim 2 because Ember Tablet locks all bottles.
Yes.
So the logic expects you to get Ember Tablet by beating Scaldera in its vanilla spot, then go back later to Earth Temple to get your Claw Shots. This is stupid.
I think all we have left for Harp is mines and Kina crystals, right? I can't think of anything else off of it.
Yeah, because Sensi is barren.
So
yeah, Esme is about to... Yeah, there's also Fetch.
I for some reason I thought Esme did Fledge already. Well,
she just got second bottle, so... You try to not do Fledge without 2 bottles if possible.
The caves save scum is the future. You save the first statue, you do caves, and then either if you get nothing, just reset. If you get something, just go back.
I like mines first.
I feel like it's the fastest way to do both of them though, because you want the hint stone real bad, but you also don't want to orphan mines like these runners did.
Yeah.
So doing both is probably the best option. And I've heard on multiple occasions that doing mines backwards isn't very hard, but I'm yet to be able to get into mines from the exit because I can't blow up the rock.
This is the moment Battlecats is mad, probably. Getting more mammoths on Din's power sucks. Like, this is the final nail in the coffin for this seed. I think I like this seed besides this. Yeah.
I want to point out one
I like
huge
this seed
advantage
besides
for
these red mammoths. Yeah.
is that his cistern clear was hilariously fast for where the boss key was.
I think this is a new DC that is not a casino at all, actually. Since the harp has to be...
like...
Yeah.
There's no way Esme's not going to almost last location the boss key.
Oh.
Jumping too early. Heart container. It's the same. It's the right.
We
have.
have
Sound.
we have 2 rows of heart containers.
That's two races in a row where runners got to the second row of hearts. That's very unfortunate.
And Esme got that without going to fail run once.
Cat's going to check Summit.
I would love it if Esme saves scam the mines if she didn't get harp here.
If it's not Harp, I feel like it has to be Kina.
Or Fledge.
Or Fledge. No, it's not Fledge. I hate Fledge.
I mean, right now it's a 33% chance.
Yeah. Was Elden Trial hinted? Yes, it had Emerald Tablet.
Yeah. That's the reason Esme doesn't have an Emerald Tablet right now, and it's literally Horgo mode. So, isn't it a tragedy that the LMF boss key hint is in a shipyard? The LMF first boss key hints, I mean.
Oh,
okay, Harp is
Harp! Okay.
That's no mode.
That's no mode for Esme.
God, this has been available for...
I was hoping it was in shortcut chest.
Okay. That's... Yeah, she does the trial, she beats 2 dungeons, and that's it.
So, what Battlecats has an advantage on is the trial at this point.
Not even that, because LMF is slow clear today.
Battlecats won't be full clearing LMF though, if he gets Harp before that.
Yeah, but the boss key still has to do quite a lot to get it.
Like I was saying earlier, Esme is going to take forever in Cistern because of that boss key location. Battlecats did some zany Season 1 strats and managed to get the boss key first.
I think it's not slow to clear Ancient System.
It's just as fast as clearing the first, like, 5 checks in LMF.
Also, the hint for the trial was in Laneiru Caves.
I just like, why not do both? Why not do caves and mines, you know?
Harp
was
was
Harp?
in mines.
Yes. Laneru Mines. The seed would have
I
been
mean-
over a while ago if our runners had routed
Yeah, but-
Laneru better.
I mean, not getting Harp worked really well for Esme. She did not get baited into Baron Ferren.
It's not
Like,
Battlecats
I think-
did a whole lot there.
I think Esme will get Tilground Hindstone, Floria Hindstone, and then just hope that LMF Bosky is not on first Monkey Chest.
Yes. It is hard to say how far ahead either runner is right now because they've done different things, but
I'm pretty sure Esme is miles ahead right now.
I think...
Because-
What? No, I think Battlecats is ahead. Depends on how long it takes him to check mines.
Mm. I'm not sure. I think LMF will take him quite a bit of time.
My chat on the restream overlay is so small that I can't use emotes. I wanted
So-
to react to someone's message with a laugh.
Yeah. And to answer the chat question, this is literally the first Fire Sanctuary seed out of like 15 races. So I think the bias is dead.
There was a Fire Sanctuary seed. Battlecats race last week was Fire Sanctuary. That's how he won.
Okay, it was one and it was not restreamed. Nice slide on the fruit.
I agree. If Battlecats does LMF first, that's a huge detriment to him.
Yeah.
If Battlecats goes to mines, like he should, I'd
Yeah,
say he has
I
a
think
pretty decent chance.
I think there's no way he's not going to mines because he wants Bellows to go to LMF. No, I think what was cursed was the co-op tournament. Co-op tournament was actually Fire Sanctuary tournament.
Yeah, it was kind of insane how often Fire Sanctuary
Yeah.
was required in the co-op tournament.
No.
Battlecats is gonna be fighting the single Nagmanos, you love to see it. How long has it been since you've seen someone fight single Nagmanos?
I'm surprised he does this before Waterpod. Right?
I don't think there's real time difference.
Yeah, but there's more chests there.
He's just
Which means it's
gonna...
more.
He has everything he needs to just do the dungeon vanilla.
He got a second small key on the second chest. There's no way that's faster. That what he's doing is faster or same time. It has to be slower.
Yeah. Just because the out of logic routes save a lot of time on this check specifically.
Yeah.
They don't save that much time on map chest compared to like a vanilla run through, but this chest specifically is so much faster.
Waterpod's having two chests is just much better.
I was
They
about
are
to
like-
say that it seems like Esme's gonna win now, but I forgot Esme does also still have to do Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Where was Harp? End of mines. Both runners skipped mines.
I think it was fair to skip mines for a bit.
Why not do it
And
like at the start when you get caves, you go back either through save scum or
because Esme was literally rushing Dean's power because it could just be her go mode, right? If Esme get Harp in Dean's power, she just like, okay, I'm in go mode, so mines was a bad play, and then she never got an occasion to go back to Lanelu. So I think in Esme's case, not doing mines was literally the best play ever.
no, orphaning 3 checks like that it's almost always gonna come back to bite you.
Yeah, but that's because Mogma Meets were in Isle of Songs. If it was Harp in Isle of Songs, she destroyed she extremely destroyed the
Yes,
system.
that's called a gamble.
I think that's not a gamble. I think that actually going to mines is the gamble. There's no reason to think that Mogma Meets have to be on Dean's power.
There's no reason to think that Harp has to be on Din's power either.
Yeah, but if it's Harp on Dean's power, Mogma Meets can be anywhere. And if it's Mogma Meets on Dean's power, you know where is Harp, basically. So which is the worst one? I think to rush Dean's power.
Or you could just get mines early on and it's a little bit slower than one option and a lot faster than the other. It's just a safe play.
Well, mines is a big commit if you
Takes like
if you are fun. I think mines is a big commit at that point in the race. Like you're looking at I have go mode or I spent 4 minutes in mines for potentially nothing.
At that point, Esme didn't have bellows either, though.
No, she had bellows because she got it in LMF.
No, I'm saying at the start, you go to caves, and then instead of going straight to desert, then you go to mines. That's what I'm saying that they should have done it. Because it...
Well, full clearing
caves is
Lanelu desert. I think she full cleared Lanelu desert and got absolutely nothing to show for it. Then she went into LMF to get like the first 2 checks because the first 2 checks are very easy and fast. And after that she would have been bellows locked if she didn't get bellows in LMF. So I think it's very fair. She was just
see
going...
what you mean now, but when you... like, going back for mines right after you get the hint in the 2 checks in caves. Save scumming it is because mines is so often dead. Save scumming it's not a bad idea at all.
Well, I think that with her route, she could not go mines at all because of bellows in LMF.
That literally like 20 minutes after when I'm saying she should have done mines. Right when she got to Lanayru, do caves, then do mines, then do desert.
Well, I think desert is better than mines for check density. Check density, desert is better.
Do both. Why not do both? You say that close to go mode, but we still needed a few items at that point in time.
Yeah, that's true. But she did desert, that is a bigger density. Then, because she was in front of LMF and had 2 checks in logic in it, she just went into LMF for 2 checks and locked bellows in there. So full cleared LMF basically. And
do you know it has higher density than? Do you know it has higher density than desert? It's desert and mines.
That's not density. That's not how it works. Sorry. I think mines are slower checks per minute than deserts by far. Like I think it's twice as bad. But hey, she gets a small key there. We still don't have Fire Sanctuary boss key.
And it's gotta be in back half though, from what we can see.
Well, third small key.
Yes.
Well, wait. At this point, the third small key has to be on map chest or vanilla. So that solves that the magma meats were sorts were required at least.
Well, magma mitts are always required for Fire Sanctuary.
Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, considering our position, we cannot get the boss key location. Just pray it's not on third small key at this point. I still agree that you do normal routing in Fire Sanctuary with when you have Magma Mist and Hittle.
Yeah, I just think that I definitely agree that doing bottle chest the intended way is a lot. It's just slow. Like.
Yeah, and that's why Esme is not doing it.
Yes. If you're going to end up doing the back half stuff anyways.
Yeah, just do it via RBM.
Battlecats, did he already use... He doesn't have Slingshot, that's right.
Yeah, he never got Slingshot. How did that bomb did not destroy this rock?
Oh, the hitbox for this thing is terrible. Why do you think it took us so long to find 35% skip?
Yeah, I think Esme has to be higher with Viton.
I mean, she doesn't need the beetle to be any higher if she actually hits the wall, but if the beetle doesn't hit the wall, then... There we go.
Okay, much better.
Battlecats stream says my face when 35% is actually 35%.
Yeah. That's actually really funny.
My favorite part about 35% is that when we first did the simulation to find all of those percentages, it was 35% and everyone was calling BS on that. Like something must have changed in the way that Rando generates seeds or something.
I mean,
and
that's...
then we did another one later and it was still 35%. So
yeah. Ooh. Battlecats having some troubles here.
You good, Battlecats?
He might be stuck in the door.
No, he's not stuck. I saw an A prompt come up, he can get out.
Oh yeah, good. Okay, he can get out at least.
What's the point? I've never known the point of going into that room and leaving. All it seems to do to me is spawn up a goblin.
Okay.
Was that a small key that Battlecats just got?
Yes. And since it's map chest, that means that third small key can have boss key, which is bad.
Yeah, instead of fighting the Magmanos, you could have just grabbed that chest right now.
Yeah. And now you feel bad about opening this?
I feel like, you know, if the boss key is there, Battlecats saves a little bit of time, but if it's not there,
we never got
Yeah.
the false wall hint. It's in shipyard. Definitely.
Yeah, Shipyard is our only hint stone left.
I think Esme's route right now in Fire Sanctuary is the best.
If we have False Wall, Boss Key, I think Esme's got this, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like she's a little bit ahead now because just Fire Sanctuary. But if she finishes Fire Sanctuary first, Cistern is in Farron, and it's hard to say with the boss key locations which runner is going to finish first, but finish their dungeon first. But
Cistern is definitely
Cistern is
faster
right there.
than LMF.
B-Cats forgot Staircase Chest.
Oh my god, this could be super bad. Okay. Oh no.
Why is Esme doing the bit warp strats when the claw shot target is there?
Yeah. Should remember that list.
The Bocos might be the reason.
She doesn't have bow. Bow is good in the Fire Sanctuary. This is why you like bow. Oh! Nice shots, Boko. Thanks. I guess. Okay, she's definitely doing false wall now. I think Battlecats is praying for Vanilla Bosky at this point. Because that's probably the fastest way.
Vanilla Bosky will probably be the last or second to last check Esme gets, so.
Yeah. I also hope he realizes that we forgot Staircase. Because he still has a chance to get it. Okay, that's for Battlecats.
Does Battlecats realize he forgot Stairway Chest?
And seems not.
I imagine he'll probably realize while doing plats, right?
Maybe not. Okay, so at this point, if you're rooting for Esme, you want to see False Wall.
Now that's a certified Alka-Seed. False Wall hinted in unrequired, out of logic, Sandsea.
Well, it's in logic now.
Technically still not in logic for Esme, because they don't have
Esme doesn't know, but Kevski is in Farron.
Yes.
Like, you have to know that Kevski is available at this point. Because Fire Sanctuary is Baron. So, Kevski is definitely available.
Yup. Battlecats doing
The small
plats
key.
the normal way. It was a... Alright, let's see.
Okay, don't die, Esme.
This
This
is the
would be
moment.
super bad.
This is the day.
Dying here would be terrible. Okay. Now, don't forget
Is
to
it
grab the
plats?
chest before jumping,
Is it
like I
plats or the
always
chest?
do in Vanilla.
Or staircase. It could still be staircase. It's
It's
staircase.
Staircase. It's Staircase. Oh my god. If Battlecats forgets, this is horrible.
Battlecats, please remember. Please, please, please.
Because he will do False Wall before
No,
going.
he's doing false wall. Oh, Battlecats.
Oh, this is so bad.
Battlecats forgot staircase chest.
Okay, at this point, This is basically GG.
Yeah. I'm going to crush my own head by, like, pressing in just pain for Battlecats. Skipping the boss key is just... Oh, that hurts.
Keeping staircase. Like, you do back half first for a reason, and it's staircase. Right.
Oh my god, and he's gonna take the time to die here. If Esme forgets staircase too, this is going to turn into quite the race. But I
mean,
seriously doubt it.
She wouldn't lose that much time since she already did false wall. But yeah, she's not doing plats and boss key chest.
Esme's file name looks like EUD ass. I didn't notice that earlier.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize the message on my stream.
Poor Esme. There's a fun thing in this game where there's a certain angle on the thumbstick that for prompts always picks cancel. And they got it when they were trying to bit warp. So. And Battlecats got a bad bit warp. Oh, B-Cats.
This is yeah, he reset faster.
How many hearts is he gonna have?
Too much.
No, B-Cats, you can't just bit warp again. B-Cats, you can't just bit warp again. B-Cats, his file 1 is on Skyloft. I really think B-Cats had a great chance in this race, but he forgot staircase chest, and that was it. And this is just making it worse. Because B-Cats would have finished Fire Sanctuary so much earlier, he would have had to clear mines, and then a very quick LMF, while Esme had to do a AC full clear. And it would have been an interesting race to see. AC full clear still takes a good while, compared to doing just the first half of LMF.
It depends on your routing, but it's not that bad. Like, I'm pretty sure Esme does East Wing last.
Don't go into Bazaar. Don't go into Bazaar. Okay.
Oh, missed the side hop. Okay, good. Okay, this just then staircase, then Gilroy him too.
Yeah, after B-Cats failed the bit warp. Don't save. Lower your health before you save. Oh. Oh, he's already at 6 because he just respawned. Okay. I thought he was gonna do bit from 11 hearts again. How did he go back? When you die, your respawn point is still in Fire Sanctuary. So when you end up on Skyloft, if you die, you end up back in Fire Sanctuary.
Okay, Esme on staircase.
Esme, you can't do this. Wait, what? No, I didn't think this would work. They haven't...
Well...
What? Okay, I guess I had no clue how Goddess Balls worked.
No, no way. How was that a bomb throwing? Tell me, please. How was that a bomb throwing? Game is drunk. Don't die to a kiss. Don't die to a kiss.
The keys only do 1 damage. Or
Yeah,
4,
but
I
after
guess.
that you're cursed and you cannot hit anymore.
And there is the boss key that we all knew was there. Poor Battlecats. I think this would have been an interesting race if this didn't happen.
I think it would have been close. Very close.
I'm still kind of set that Battlecats
No.
was in the lead, but
Don't die, Sme. Well, it wouldn't be that bad, but...
especially thinking about how long ago Battlecats would have been done with Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, fair point.
And he forgot how to do this puzzle the vanilla way. He's so used to skipping it.
I always hated this puzzle.
Beacats didn't get Fire Sanctuary, he forgore.
Yeah. That's rusty. Okay, let's clear him too.
I imagine we're about to see some intense confusion from Battlecats. I wish he had a face cam.
Well, one of his messages is because I forgot about map chest. I'm pretty sure the next one will be I forgot staircase or something like this.
Yo.
Okay, good fight from Esme right now.
And now Battlecats is confused. Where is
That
Husky?
is BK. Esme is done with Fire Sanctuary right now.
Battlecats, I know that you're on 10-minute delay and you can't hear me, but it's on staircase, please!
I mean, we have probably told that like 10 minutes ago at this point.
Did Beacats ever interact with the statue? The one you can fly to?
I have to say that Esme only picks heart containers on unrequired dungeons. She skipped LMF heart container and Fire Sanctuary heart container.
If LMF Heart Container had the harp, this scene would have been so much funnier.
Yeah, it would have been very bad for Esme. Okay, Master Sword time. Now rush AC, then GG.
Beacats, where are you going? Go finish?
Esme is like 20 minutes away from finishing at this point.
Beacats, what are you doing? He's checking his required dungeons?
He just forgot the staircase is a chest. That's
He
very
didn't
sad.
forget the staircase is a chest. I think he probably thinks he got it.
We definitely forgot a chest.
Beacats, the boss key would be there even if it was not a required dungeon.
Yeah. Logic works. Today it's not drunk logic. Well, at this point, he was already in a bad enough spot to not win, but...
I forgot staircase, he realized.
Yeah, he realized. I forgot staircase, yeah.
He spelled it Forgto, though. CJ typo.
Yeah.
And we've been so focused on Battlecats messages that Esme has a very small message on her stream that says, "For fuck's sake, that was shit."
Yeah. So, is this the moment that this chest gets a new name?
Yeah, this is the Battlecats chest.
Every player in this community gets to get a chest. Yeah, he says GG.
Yeah, no, I think this would have been a very, very close race.
This
I
would
still
have
think
been
Battlecats
close.
had an advantage, but
I would still have gotten. I still would have given the advantage to Esme, I think. No, we don't need to give him hell about it. He's doing it himself. Like, I can picture him in a Leperens state.
thank you for the symphony, Battlecats.
I'm guilty of doing the same things in other games. So he's going to go back of Fire Sanctuary with a bit warp, I guess.
No, that was the statue RBM. He never interacted with the statue.
Oh.
And
Okay.
he doesn't have any good commits, so he's going to go kill a Bokoblin to commit.
That's terrible. You cannot commit by digging erupts.
He already did.
Oh.
The pot with the arrows and the fairy. Wait, no, the temp flag should be back because he left and re-entered the dungeon. His temp flag should be back. Whatever.
Why do you read? Oh yeah. Okay, read this hint in case you get AC Bosky hint. But yeah, that's not bad. Okay, save, then die. Is he actually doing East Wing first?
Like I said,
This
is going to be a
Yeah.
full clear for Esme.
Depends. If she gets a small key, she might do a Star Lord, like Raid did yesterday.
No way,
Right.
I'm the only one stupid enough to do that. It's so slow.
I mean, Battlecats just got that chest first.
Yeah, but he did it with Sister and Clip, so...
Yeah, that's true.
My assumption that Esme would be last locationing boss key was the fact that Esme does not know how to get that whip chest from Sister and Clip. I guess that... I was a little worried about Battlecats RBM because he bonked after getting the crystals, but...
That seems fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that with a bad horde, Battlecat still has a chance, but he doesn't have harp yet. Like, if he had harp, maybe, but...
Yeah. I think he lost like 7 minutes maybe on this, which is a lot. But I think there is more than 7 minutes difference right now, which means that Esme would still have been ahead. I think
he
Esme was
went to
still winning.
Skyloft and checked his required dungeons, I think he lost way more than 7 minutes to
Okay,
this.
maybe
He
he
would have
lost
been out of Fire
more.
Sanctuary before Esme. Significantly before.
I don't think it would have been significantly before, but
Yeah, it would have, because him and Esme were doing the check at the same time. Like, Esme was finishing third small key as Battlecats was starting it.
it would have been very close. That's the one thing we agree on. It would have been super close.
Yes.
Okay, small key, nice.
Another time loss for Battlecats not having bellows. That's why he had to bit work the third small key. You know, it was an unnecessary time loss, but...
That's true.
Battlecats holds his controller, because I've never seen anyone that accidentally presses 2 all the time.
Esme doing a hug to the Skulltula.
Great RNG on Battlecats though.
That's not a bad fight, so...
I distinctly recall Esme having terrible RNG, so... That was very good here, him too.
Yeah.
Why was Esme stuck at the top of the water there?
I don't know, but it's still fine. Okay, time to use Beetle to kill the Skulltula, I guess. Never found Bow invested. It's probably Insanity at this point.
I think Bcats needs to go straight to Mines.
I think
there's no chance with an asterisk that he wins this race, and that is Esme needs to die on Horde like twice.
Yeah. Which I don't think will happen with 11 hearts and 2 bottles.
Yeah. Death warping here is going to be a lot
and TMS.
than just leaving the dungeon. As
TMS makes Horde better.
Oh yeah. The Pogo shot the arrow that Esme was death warping with. Alright, now Esme does Cistern Clip.
Yeah. 2 more chests for Esme. Which will be pretty fast, to be honest.
Don't go to Skyloft, don't go to Skyloft. He went to Skyloft.
Oh.
What's the point of doing Fledge when you have 3 checks in Mines? I don't get it.
Being afraid that it's Bellows.
Like,
he's probably
you have
afraid.
1 check in the sky, 1 check on Skyloft, and 5
Maybe
checks in
careful,
Linear.
yeah. Okay, nice. Just need to climb this now. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, now don't die by falling.
I mean, he's using a tracker. Nice sleep until morning.
Okay, this should be second small key.
No.
Oh no, map.
Esme already has both small keys.
Oh, she has both. Oh yeah, that's true. And now whip chest. And not dying to Star-Lord. Do not awake him. He's
Let
tired.
Shannon sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, Battlecats never beat LMF. He RDM Eldin Royal to get Emerald Tablet, beat AC, and got Din's power from there. Bellows are French vanilla today.
No, Battlecats, you need to sleep till night. Battlecats.
She woke up, Star-Lord. Get your boss key, Esme.
Oh, he needs to go get another stamina potion. Oh,
Thank you.
He has one bottle.
Yeah, he has only one bottle.
No,
Bellows are
vanilla.
French vanilla, yeah.
They're in the small key chest.
Yeah, that's why Battlecats is not looking good at this point. Well, I mean, now that he's doing Fledge, there's two possibilities. The first one is he's doing this because he fucked up in Fire Sanctuary and he's trying to get back some get back some time by doing a Gumball. Or the second possibility is he was still doing this and he would have lost on this. Right?
Yeah, I'd say that's it. I mean, from here... I mean, if he sees Harp in Mines and Bellows in LMF, I feel like he has to immediately assume there's no chance.
Yeah, this is the closest to Vanilla Bellows you will get.
I mean, you can get Vanilla Bellows, it's possible.
Yeah, but it's really, really hard to generate a set with Vanilla Bellows.
Yeah, small key has to be in the first two.
Yeah, the small key has to be in the first two, which is very hard. That was vanilla enough for me.
And the boss key was in the Bellows room, so... I mean, I feel like if B-Cats finds Harp in Mines, he might just try Bellows.
Yeah, I mean, he will not try Bellows less because he will get Bellows before doing Bellows less things.
Yes.
Okay. Master Sword, Collectors should be fast.
Yep. I would love to see the, like, synced boss fights. Such a shame B-Cats forgot Staircase.
Yeah.
Like, the time it took him to do Plats, to do third small key, including the time his failed bit warp cost him.
Also boss key.
Also boss key, yeah.
Yeah.
The time it took him to go back and check his required dungeons. And then go back into Fire Sanctuary. Do statue RBM, because for some reason he didn't interact with the statue. And then... like, him forgetting Staircase Chest turned the close race into a stop. I doubt we'll even see Bellows before Esme's done at this rate. Oh?
That's... Hold still, hold. There's a chance.
Yes. He is going... Oh. He is going to... Farron. You know that Harp can't be in Farron, B-Cats. You know that the sword can't be in Farron. Or not sword, the... Bellows can't be in Farron. No, he's doing Kina! That's even worse! My point still stands. You have one check in Sky, one check in Skyloft, 5 checks in Linear. You choose
No.
to do the long checks in Sky and Skyloft.
Esme got the heart container. Now I can't say she skipped all 3 heart containers in required dungeons.
The LMF heart container skip was hilarious. I really wish that's where Harp ended up being. Now Esme goes to do a Hylian Shield True Master Sword 12 heart boss key. Or boss key board.
And 2 bottles.
And 2 bottles. 11 heart. I got the hearts wrong.
Well, 11 and 12 hearts is literally the same thing in hero mode.
Okay, so unless Esme screws up Horde, Battlecats could be watching this restream. Battlecats, why didn't you go to Linear?
No! Quick wicked scene. Yeah, gave skin Holocaust was funny. But this game told us that Sensi was completely barren in this seed because Emerald Tablet was logical go mode.
Yep.
Like there was, if you follow the logic of the seed, Emerald Tablet has to be your go mode. There's literally nothing in Ferran.
This isn't even like with knowledge that VCat should have.
Yeah.
This is should or doesn't have. He knows for a fact that as far as he knows, bottles don't lock anything because the only bottles he has are in Ferran.
Yeah. Esme taking a quick rest. And it's time for Horde.
Weird to me that the game bothered to specify that you need to do pumpkin carrying during the day. Like who would try and do that at night?
Oh, he's doing Kina. Yeah, okay. Maybe he's not getting Harp and Bellows.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, why go for the long bottle lock checks instead of the 5 checks in Linear? He has to not remember them, right?
I mean, gamble because you feel so behind because of Fire Sanctuary routing.
Yeah. But just the way bottle logic turned out, as far as he knows, these can't have either. So.
Yeah. Bottle actually no, the Kina is in logic.
Well, he got his bottles in Ferran.
His bottles.
Yeah, but he doesn't. So he doesn't know that there are bottles in LMF. He doesn't know that.
No, he has to know because he has only 1 bottle and he full shot Ferran. So there has to be a bottle available somewhere.
I mean, he didn't clear Skyview.
Okay, but Skyview doesn't have 4 bottles. Like, you're not banking on Skyview having 4 bottles. Let me check for the schedule. I have it right there. I think it's bracket command for SSR. Okay, and schedule, yeah. Oh, the bot was just... Yeah, he did not like schedule. I'm surprised the command is correct.
Esme not screwing up an Horde. They could still get Billied, but it'd have to be a 2-hit Billy, which would be pretty unlikely.
Okay. Command works when it's when I'm doing it. Maybe there's a space.
And they had a fairy. They over-prepared for hordes so hard, and you know what? I get it.
Yeah. Also, bracket command works too. Good. So Esme is BMing him through right now with a harp and then pitching him.
I think the Battlecats could be in Molderek had he should not chose to do these bottle checks. You know, still not even close, but
Yeah, but we'll see what is on Kina.
why is he going inside? I do think that it is a desperate decision, given how much he probably feels like he's behind.
Yeah, this is definitely a desperate decision, but it's one that is not that unlikely actually. He sees the only path he can win this, and he takes it. That's what I think. Oh no. Okay, should be done now.
You wretched brat! Pozo! What is it? It's Kokono Pozoga? You wretched brat in Japanese.
Okay, it has to be Laniru now. Esme going on Demise right now. And Battlecats going probably in Mines.
Oh, a death to Demise.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Fairy. And even without Fairy, Demise death is not much.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to follow that up with it's a nice 10-second time loss, but not even.
It's pretty incredible that Demise is the fight with the least stakes in the entire game. Like, dying to literally everything else than Demise is a time loss, but Demise himself is not.
Oh yeah, but casually, this fight's so hard.
Yeah. And then one day you understand how to fight this boss, and it goes from impossible to trivial. And
my first GG. It's GG to Esme. It hasn't popped up in the chat. There we go. 246-24. Battlecats probably forfeiting.
Yeah, good chance.
Chat, I'm so sorry you had to watch that. Don't worry, Battlecats. Hello! And our runners are in the call. Hello, how is it going?
Hello.
Hello.
GG's.
GG's. Okay, so first question for Battlecats. Why go for the bottle checks before Lanayru? Just out of curiosity.
I was desperate.
Okay, that's what we were figuring on comms. It's
Yeah.
2 very long checks compared to 5 quicker ones is like didn't make much sense, but we figured you felt so behind after forgetting Staircase. And I think the race would have been really close if you hadn't forgot Staircase and you'd gone straight for the neighbor, because yeah. And one more quick question about routing. Why get Whip Chest first in Cistern? Is that just like it's right there when you're doing Cistern Clip, or?
I guess so. Sometimes I go for boss key, sometimes I go for the whip chest. This time I chose the whip chest.
Yeah. I mean, it was Esme got that last, so it definitely paid off there. But
Yeah, and then I forgot the staircase chest, which will probably now be called the Battlecats chest.
yes,
And
We
ran
talked about
around like a headless chicken trying to figure out where Bosky was. So I realized that I had mistracked. Checked off Bosky chest, or not, staircase chest.
Esme, for loose crystals early on.
Oh my god, yeah. Just that beginning was awful.
Did you assume that it had to be the crystals, or like forgetting about
Yeah,
Dim's
so
power,
I-
or were
so-
you trying to like
Well,
write it
I
off?
deduced that crystals had to be salts in some form, and it was just
weren't.
Fajital, which
No, they weren't.
but they were Fajital.
No.
It was just the
No,
wrong
no,
item.
they were,
You need Heatle to be
they
element
were not
and
slots. It was
thingy,
for Din's
color.
power.
You had 50.
Yeah, I know it had to be for Din's power, but there was like 3 Thunderhead salts.
Yeah, but
You had 50
One of which-
gratitude crystals, and then you got claw shots before you checked any hook beetle lock checks, which gives you an extra 5 loose crystals.
Yeah, okay, well the crystals weren't strictly
crystals were
salts,
salts.
but like they led to Heatle, which yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
But,
I just gambled really hard on that. Let's not talk about Earth Temple. That was a mess.
I think I don't think I've seen a well-executed Scaldera in 50 years. It feels like the last few races Scaldera has been very mean and rude.
Ugh.
I think both runners not doing the greatest on Scaldera, but I don't think anyone has.
Yeah, that sucked.
I think I was on 3 hearts, so I was more conscious about that than getting an efficient fight. Because ordinarily I do like the bomb strats where you take damage bombs, but I couldn't do that. So yeah.
Soft Sword and EUD off is very fun as well.
yeah.
I think out of the EUD off seeds, this one is not that bad actually, because you can figure out a lot of things with the hints. Like Thunderhead is like triple swords, like double path, double swords and path,
Yeah.
which told you that everything in I Love Songs is required, logically at least. Elgin Volcano was swords for Jin's power, and you had to know it after Claw Shots.
Fire Sanctuary.
Mogmaturf was double, was the swords and path, which means that Sword and Ballad of the Goddess are required both. So you know that Sword is locking literally everything in the seed.
This was the Isle of Song seed because you got a Sot sword, the only sword in the pool, by the way, to get an item, to get another sword, to get another item, which you guys didn't even need.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the beginning of the seed, because once I got claw shots on the heart container, was it the heart? Yeah, it was heart container.
Yeah,
I was
Heart Container.
expecting bottle on the crest, so you had to go up to beat Fire Sanctuary first for the sword.
That's something we talked
I
about.
wasn't expecting
Chances-
Amber Tablet.
The chances of Fire Sanctuary being barren when you have to go through it that early in Logic, very low.
True.
Yeah. It would have been funny.
The seed was funny anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battlecats.
Yep.
Elden Trial RPM. Any particular
Yeah.
reason, or just because you knew you had to do Elden Trial eventually?
I know I would have to do it eventually, and I also knew that I needed Harp eventually, so I was kind of like 50-50 on it. But since hints are so OP in EUD off, I just wanted to go to Farron for the hints, which didn't even help me at all.
Oh yeah, no, the hints and there was one on. There
Yeah.
was one good hint. It was Beetle's Beetle being dead, because there was always the lingering possibility that Element Boss Keeper Beetle's Beetle for Beetle's Crystals was your heart.
No.
No, that could not have been Harp.
Well, until we got the hint, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could have
There was
been.
another seed
Yeah, that's true.
in a row that had the Harp Casino.
Yep.
I don't know if
Yeah, the Harp
I
was
think
the
you saw
only
on comms,
hinted
but
item.
I was convinced Isle of Songs, like Din's power had to be Harp. So much that I marked it off in advance. Like I was
Yes,
convinced that had to be Harp, and then I was very disappointed and very angry at myself for not getting the heart container.
Yeah, I bet like
Unless it was
half,
Mitts.
we had a bet what was on I Love Songs with like 7 options, and I bet more than half the total pool on harp because I was just convinced that it was probably harp. But
Yep.
the whole time I was rooting for like bottle, for like the cruel bottle logic. And then once it wasn't bottle, I was hoping for digging mitts, or yeah, magma mitts. And then it was magma mitts, so I lost points. But I always thought it was going to be harp.
Yeah, once I got bottle in LMF, I was like, I'm go mode, let's go. But no, the seed had one more twist in the road.
Yes. But I assume you guys are probably going to full clear the Nehru more often in the future, rather than leave mines.
It's mines. I don't. In that situation, I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, yeah, this seed vindicates going through mines. But in another reality, that caves hint could have just told you where harp was, or
That's
given
true.
you another slots for it,
That's true. I mean,
which would have saved you a whole lot more time than going through
Alka
mines
and
and
I-
looping back around.
Alka and I were actually arguing about this on the restream, because I think that not doing mines was a pretty bad idea.
I
But,
think
personally, what I always do is I do caves and then mines. I try and save scum caves if I can. I just suck it up and go back through the claw shell targets.
I was more on the team of you do caves, then Lanilo deserts because better density, then you're in front of LMF so you get the 2 checks there. Oh my god, you got Velos, so you just clear LMF because it gets you Din's power, and you try Din's power for go mode because it has a very good chance of being it, which force you to isolate mines. I
Yeah,
was on this.
Once you're in desert, going back for mines is really hard. So that's why I try and do mines at the
Yeah,
start.
but mines is very low density besides when you have desert available.
It's like 3 checks. It takes like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
but it's a lot of time for only 3 checks. Desert is faster.
I don't know. We can argue all we want, but then at the end of the day, Jim will still go back all the way through mines for 1 check he orphaned. So
That's true.
whatever crack we're on, Jim's on some more crack.
Yeah. But
Jim's got those
right
crack
now he's
reversals.
doing a race with Pac-Man, and it's EUD off.
I got
Man,
2 in one
no.
day. Wow.
No EUD
Yeah.
off for the entire tourney, and then 2 in 1 day. Or
Yeah.
entire tourney, I say, when it's only been a week and a half.
I wonder if
Yeah.
you could go through mines. Like you save at like the entrance statue, you go through mines and then you just say reset back to go back through caves afterwards.
You
Or
could
you-
death warp at the end of mines.
I don't think you could because you go through the loading zone.
I don't think you go through.
Don't you at some point? No, there isn't one. No, it's only at the end that has one. I think I was thinking of the bomb where you have to knock down the statue to get through to the like underground part of mines.
Yeah, if you ever
I was thinking that would be loading. Yeah, you could.
if you ever explore around on top of the mines area, like by doing the bit warp, all of mines is just one big map as far as I know. So death warping.
Yeah, no, I was
back to the start.
thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking that must be a transition, but
So like
it does make sense.
what I do, but backwards, because I just think not doing caves is like there's a hint stone and 2 checks in there, right? But not doing mines is there's 3 checks in there, and orphaning 1 check, maybe orphaning 3 checks is a lot more monk-ass.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Also, caves is more stacked than it has any right to be usually. Like
caves is usually
for
better.
for 2 checks, it's usually got something good, like 50% of the time, which I feel like it shouldn't do.
I feel it happens because claw shots are usually very early in states. I think it's just because claw shots are way too good of an item, and caves is open very fast. And since front fill, you get items in caves more often than mines. I feel that's the thing.
Well, I mean, front fill would put items in the first chest in mines more often, but I guess the late. I don't know.
Well, it's 1 check versus 2.
Well, there's also the 2 checks that are also only locked by 1 item. Battlecats I think, played the seed well, but once he forgot staircase chest, I
It
think
all
things
died.
started to fall apart because you also messed up the bit warp to get third small key chest.
Yeah, I
And
did.
I mean, you recovered from it pretty well, drowning because you had 11 hearts instead of killing yourself with bombs. I wouldn't have thought to do that, but
Wait, drowning.
yeah,
I've done that before.
when he messed up the bit warp, he had 11 hearts on Layer 0 Skyloft, but his respawn was in Fire
Oh,
Sanctuary. So
right.
instead of killing himself with bombs very slowly, he went into the water by Shed and drowned. Very much faster.
Yeah.
But once, and it was a close race. Battlecats had already done Cistern, Esme had already done LMF. So Battlecats was going to finish a few minutes before Esme finished Fire Sanctuary. Then he'd have to go through mines and get Bellows in LMF, which is a
Yeah, I would have
great
done
Bellows
that
placement.
if I didn't lose so much time in Fire Sanctuary. Wouldn't have done the
And
bottle check.
Small Key was on Map Chest in LMF, and Boss Key was on the chest in Bellows room. So I think what would have ended up, it would have been an Esme full clear of Ancient Cistern versus Battlecats clearing just the front half of LMF. So
Fellows weren't in the chest they were in, and they were somewhere else. I was very close to just doing Bellowless LMF.
I was thinking
Because the first thing I would have done is gone back through Key Room, like done that RBM to go reverse through the Key Room, which would have given me Boss Key.
Yeah.
And then you just sail through LMF, basically.
The seed kind of said no to Bellowsless, though, because if you tried to do Bellowsless, it would just thrust Bellows upon you.
Yeah.
So yeah, GG's for today. So that put Esme at 2-0 right now, which is actually looking like a least scary place to be in this tournament right now.
I mean,
because
it's
the 1-1
one's going to be bad,
place
but
is insane. Like
oh, no.
you have a lot of very good players in 1-1 right now.
There's also good players
Yeah,
in
I'm scared.
2-0 as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I assume
like
no
Jim
offense
or
to
Pack are
Pac-Man.
going in there today.
Yeah.
No offense to Pac-Man, he was my teammate in co-op. Jim is going to be 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Pac-Man.
I would love
Jet,
to see him throw
basically.
that spanner in. I would love to see him.
Pac-Man can actually win.
I would love to see Pac-Man 2-0. That would be incredible. But
I mean,
he did beat Jaznix like a week ago, so just in a casual race.
Pac-Man also beat Jim in a casual race like last week. So
yeah, that's very true.
And like by a lot, actually. So that could happen. Also, EUD off. I would not put bets on literally anybody with EUD off.
Yeah, I think that's both his and Jim's least favorite, off the top of my head.
I mean, 1-1 right now is just me, Battlecats, Jaznix, and Zelts.
Yeah. And one of Pac-Man and Jim.
And one of Deer and Yao.
And one of KitKat and 64.
So we're going to have at least 2 top 5 runners in the 1-1 bracket. So
great
in the 1-1 group.
Well, there is a 1-1 player that will face a 2-0, and a 1-1 player that will face a 0-2.
Really?
So, yeah, has to be.
Okay.
So,
it's probably going to be me because I was seeded really high because of the random seed. No.
Well, good luck, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
thanks for the restream, Alka.
Yeah, thanks to Raid for being Cocom today, and thanks to Vimilia and Lucifer for tracking. Big race today. So yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. I think we'll wait Pac-Man with this because yeah, let's give him hope for winning against Jim. Maybe Ray probably is praying right now.
I will.
No, the ZSR is biased.
I mean-
I'm definitely praying for a Pac-Man win because I'm probably gonna play a 2-0. So
I'm praying for the best, the player that played the seed best wins. So
or the most chaotic option. That's also fun.
I like both runners, so I don't have a big opinion right now. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks everyone, and see you later. Bye.
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 All right, I've got a multi-stream up. I'm just going to send it